calling AutoZone Washington. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for an oil filter. I'm wondering if you have it in stock.
Have the number?
Yeah, it's a 1964 International Scout.
Oh, nice.
The Ranwin Parked Craigslist ad, the barn find. So tempting to every car enthusiast, but when you get your rust heap home, what the heck do you do with it? Today on Truck Yeah, we're gonna show you. With this, my 1964 International Scout. This represents any barn find, field find that you might be fantasizing about. And it's in rough shape. It's been sitting for God knows how long. A project this daunting really requires some friends, ideally friends with some mechanical skills, which is why I've invited Jalopnik's resident wrenchman, Tavares.
First thing you do is kind of give it a thorough, once over, because you're gonna have stuff like critters, you're gonna have stuff like snakes, in parts of the country where it's a little more dry.
Yeah, we had a good fight with the hornets earlier.
Yeah, so you had hornets, rats. So you want to get all those things out because they can chew up wires and they can do all kinds of damage. So you want to assess what you have first.
The stings.
Yeah.
Watch out for the stings.
Stings hurt. Yeah. Then you want to go through the engine. Now the engine is sort of the first thing that goes on a car, like even if it sits, because with moisture, there's moisture in the air. And in the cylinder wall, the cylinder liners they can get rust. And when they get rust, the piston rings don't go up and down, and the engine can seize, and then you're screwed. So
Dare we take a look at what we're working with?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Let's try it.
All right, now
there's no hornets, right?
Well, I did a good job killing them. We got about a Vietnam War. Okay. Watch yourself.
All right.
Engine.
That is an engine.
Now,
yes.
What you're looking at is a International 152 cubic inch 4-cylinder. That's literally half a V8. Back in 1964, International didn't make a 4-banger, nor did they make any engine that would fit in this little hot rod. So they just lopped off half their V8. Here it is.
Is this Dead Daddy Longlegs part of the Scout experience?
Yeah,
or is
that's actually connecting the plug wires together. Oh, he literally is dead. Look at that.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
so
part of the Scout experience. Well said.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the spark plugs. And I know that you did this beforehand, but for anybody that's doing this on any barn find, what you do is you squirt a dollop of Marvel Mystery Oil or like WD-40, anything that lubricates, and it's like a rust prevention thing.
Sort of a breakdown that sticky stuff.
Yeah, it's going to break down that that oxidized metal.
So checking out the spark plugs is a decent way to take your car's temperature. If it's black, you're running too rich, too much gas. If it's white, too lean, not enough gas. And we're gonna see, if it's soaked in Marvel Mystery Oil, I must have put Marvel Mystery Oil in here last night. Well, they need to be replaced.
Yeah.
Another little trick, label your plug wires, because if you get them screwed up in the wrong order, the car's not gonna run.
Exactly.
All right, so we're pulling bolts out of the radiator, I can see.
Okay.
How are we gonna not lose them?
Okay, well, we're going to use the sandwich bags that you have in your hand right there.
Pretty good, huh?
And
it's almost like I knew what you were going to say.
So we're going to take, just your regular Ziploc bag, and we're going to put the bolts in so we know where they go later on. So we're not going to have to fish for bolts, in the fenders, and they don't fall on the floor. We took the spark plugs out. We took the top and bottom radiator hoses out. Now we're going to drain the radiator because apparently it has some coolant still left in it. And that'll give us a little more room so we can put a breaker bar on the crank pulley and see if we can move the engine.
Breaker bar.
Yeah, so if it moves, then that's really good, then the rings aren't seized. But if it doesn't move, then I don't know, we're gonna have to get creative.
Dump that coolant into my bucket. Oh, it looks like goat piss. It smells 10 times worse. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, radiator poop.
So we have everything ready for the radiator to come out.
We're a little stuck on there. There we go. Oh, that sound is just the worst. Yeah, we'll get this bad boy out of here. Oh yeah.
There we go. You got it?
Freedom!
All right.
Oh, it smells.
Don't pivot it that way because
Right,
then
it'll dump.
Yeah.
So this way.
Yeah. That's the ticket.
Okay, let's take you out, boy. Right. Oh, you had a good run.
That's actually not bad.
Oh, look at the poop in there. Yeah, that is not a healthy car part. Look at that.
That is disgusting.
Oh, geez.
So we're going to use this breaker bar in conjunction with a
this mallet.
in conjunction with that BFH right there, and we're going to see if we can't get this thing turning. Okay.
No, we're not really using the mallet, are
we? We could. Depends on how angry we get.
What if it's in gear?
Let's try it. Yeah. That's a good point.
Oh, back behind the old familiar console. Okay. A lot of clutch resistance. I hope that's a good sign. It's like real hard to push.
I don't know if that's a good sign, but it's a sign.
That
of something.
feels like neutral. 1, 2. Oh, this is so fun. 3. Neutral. We're good to go. Let's try this. Let's break this bar.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to do clockwise just because I don't want to be backing the bolt out just in case. Okay.
That thing is... Oh!
Wait.
But the pulley's not moving.
Pulley's not moving?
Just the end part is. That's scary, man.
So we have to try to bump start it with the starter. If that doesn't work, then the whole engine has to come apart, and that's going to ruin your weekend. Is that a built-to-last Duralast battery?
Sorry, bro. Value craft.
Value craft.
I think I got this at a flea market or something.
Okay. Do you have the keys to the car?
Oh, keys. No, we never had. I'm just joking with him. We got keys.
Whenever you're hooking up a battery, especially to a car that's of questionable origin, you always want to put the positive side on first, just because all kinds of bad stuff happens if you ground it out. So
Really?
yeah.
Huh.
If for some reason that there's a chewed wire, because there were mice in here, if there's a chewed wire on the power and it grounds out to, if it touches body, if it touches metal, then you could potentially have an electrical fire, which is really bad. And that electrical fire could spread to the oil, which could then start a grease fire, which water cannot put out. That's why you need a fire extinguisher. So...
So, without further ado, I present the key.
Oh, that's like a house key.
Dainty little key, right? This does not open my P.O. box. It starts my Scout. Kids at home, don't forget to read the manual on your fire extinguisher before you play with it. Make sure you know what to do with the pin, where to point it, and how far back to stand. Generally about 8 to 10 feet. Point at the base of the fire or Tavarish's face. Look at this. There's like, what is that?
It looks like a resistor for the core.
Oh, you know what it is? What? This car would have been 6 volts when it was new.
Ooh.
That's what it is. This is a conversion from 6
It's a conversion to 12. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it, do you know if it was reverse polarity? Do you know if it's a,
no.
if it's a positive ground?
I have no clue.
Okay, well.
Good question. So we had a little situation with the battery where we got confused. Thankfully, we have the International Service Manual. This is a key tool when you're doing this kind of work, especially on an old vehicle where the internet information may or may not be accurate.
This is a red battery cable, okay?
So we figured positive.
Yeah, so we figured, oh, it's positive, so red positive and black is, black is negative. Yeah, this is a negative, okay?
Yeah.
This is the ground. And the way you check is if it goes straight to the body, straight to a bolt on the body, then it's a ground. See, this goes straight and it
Right
goes
there.
right here to a bolt on the body. Positives don't do that because they usually go to something that needs a load, like a starter or like a junction box or a fuse box or something like that.
And the reason we needed the book was the book shows us, hey, battery, wiring, we got the ground, and it goes to the negative side.
Yeah.
So this sort of helps us get past the old coot who sold me this thing.
Okay, so basically what we have to do is we have to take this battery and flip it around like that. Now it's in the correct orientation, and now we can try to see if this thing starts a fire.
And for you viewers at home, we do not expect it to start when we turn the key. We're just going to get a little bit of a bump and hopefully kind of shake things loose.
That's if this thing is even has a workable electronic system.
If we can even get power from the key to the battery to the starter, which is also sort of a
That is
gamble.
a very big if. So let's try it.
All right, we got our Le Mans start style left side ignition. Of course, farmers, you know, got to jump in and get her going. Hey, lights!
Okay.
More? Less?
A little bit more. It's moving.
No way.
It's moving.
No
A
way.
little bit.
One more?
Yeah. Oh, whoa! There goes the Marvel Mystery Oil.
No way.
Yeah. Well, it has to go through all 4 cylinders. Ooh!
Oh!
I got it.
One more.
One more.
One more, and then I did it again. Yeah, that's good, man. It's done them all.
I think now we can probably try to move it with the breaker bar.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Here I was ready to get drunk and throw a tantrum.
We can still get drunk.
Good, good.
Okay, all right. That's never off the table. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's free!
That's really nice.
Freedom!
Oh yeah.
Oh, you just quadruplified the resale value to
Yeah.
$2. Wow.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wow, wow.
So I have hopes for this now.
Unbelievable. So we're on our way to AutoZone, searching for some carb cleaner, standard stuff, and we got to figure out what kind of oil we need and how much. So we're gonna call Super Scout specialists in Ohio. Theoretically, they are specialists in scouts. Super ones. Let's see what they have to say.
Super Scout.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright, how's it going?
Oh, not too bad. I got a question for you about the Scout 80 152 motor. We're doing an oil change on her for the first time. We're just bringing her back to life, and I cannot find anywhere what weight or oil capacity this thing needs.
It's at 1030.
1030?
Yeah, or if it's been sitting a while, I'd run straight weight in it, straight 30 for the first time.
All right. Yeah, she's been sitting a long time. We're trying to get her going.
Yeah, put straight 30 weight in it, and 4 cylinders should hold 6 quarts with the oil filter.
6 quarts. Dang. Yeah. All right. Cool, man. I really appreciate the help.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye. 6 quarts? That's a thirsty ass
Yeah.
four banger.
Yeah. Especially for a 2.5 liter.
Yeah, that's absurd.
That's crazy.
You think that's true? I mean, you would think this.
No, yeah, I think he knows what he's talking about. All right, so we took off the carburetor to kind of see what was lying underneath this rusty mess, and yeah, the results are not good. See, these rust marks shouldn't be there at all, okay? And all this nasty gunk, that's preventing the engine from running ever again. So if we even have a shot of doing this, we need to remove all this and probably rebuild the carb, if not get a new one. But right now it's not looking good. All right, so we took the carb off, but we found out that it's beyond repair. Now what we're gonna do is do a compression test on the cylinders to make sure that they're in good health, to make sure that it makes sense for us to go forward. Hopefully, if we have a good test here, it makes sense for us to get a new carb and go on with trying to start this, in the future.
On your mark.
Yeah. Keep on going. All right, stop. Okay, so that's nothing.
Really?
Yeah, so we got nothing on that cylinder. Let me try the next cylinder. All right, try it again.
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Just stop. Nothing.
I mean, how much compression do you really need anyway?
More than nothing. All right. All right, go ahead. Do it again. I got nothing.
Huh.
Nothing. Oh, there we go. Stop. Okay, that one got up to around 90.
Oh, 90 is good. So 90 for all four is enough.
Yes, but you have 90 on one. This would probably do well with a rebuild.
Oh, a rebuild.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, at least a top-end rebuild, if not a bottom-end rebuild because it's been sitting for so long.
This is basically what we're trying to show you watching at home. You get that barn find, you see it, you want it, ran when parked, it looks so enticing. The reality is, it's a lot of slow going, and around any corner could be the danger of catastrophic failure.
Yeah.
However, you bring something like this home for $400, you screw around with it, you learn something, you have a fun afternoon, and
Yeah, basically hanging out with friends for a Saturday.
exactly, good excuse to drink a couple beers. So I say we're coming out on top here.
Yeah, yeah.
So we spent the last 9 hours getting asphyxiated, covered in oil, covered in cuts, and truncated that down to about a short little enjoyable video that I'm sure you loved. So if you want to see some more of this, see some more vehicles that maybe actually work, maybe even go fast, subscribe to Jalopnik's YouTube channel and hang out with us again soon.